very lucky to be talking to the talented Lesley at Tap Gallery. Thank you for joining us.
It's wonderful to have you here, Camilla.
No worries. Now, these are your masterpieces over here.
Yeah, this is a new technique that I've discovered. I've always had a fascination for wood, and I collect wood, particularly with grain. I believe that one day wood will be very hard to come by, very expensive. So I just really appreciate and respect wood, and I've discovered a new tool called a pyrograph. Now, a pyrograph you draw with a burning head, so it's like a soldering iron. Nice. But I'm very excited with the technique, so I burn the image into the wood and then stain it to keep the wood grain. This one here was my second piece that I've ever done, just a study. I've got a love Asian influence art, but the one across here that is done just recently. It's a friend of mine who's a burlesque dancer called Mia Mortal.
It's such a unique idea, isn't it? It looks so different.
Yeah, I've always been looking, I could always draw. There's a lot of fantastic artists in Sydney, some really wonderful artists. So you have to find your own technique and your own style. So this is what I'm searching for at the moment, and I think I found it with my burning. I hope I'm not a pyromaniac, but I do love the technique, and it's a lot of fun doing it. They're all wood I've found on the street.
Wow! Well, they look pretty good for wood on the street.
Yeah, it's amazing what you can do with anything on the street.
Now, tell us a bit about the exhibition you're having at TAP at the moment.
Well, this is called Slick City Chicks, and it was a call. Often when we don't have a booking, we call a big group show. And the idea was around Fringe Festival time, and the theme being urban and inner city. We thought we'd encourage women who live in the inner city to put some work in, and we called them Slick City Chicks.
I love the name.
Yeah, so do I. There are some great women artists in Sydney, so that's why we often do women's shows. We do the International Women's Day Art Prize as well every year.
Tap Gallery is not for profit, isn't it?
Yes, we started in '93 when we moved into this building, and we incorporated, which means we registered as a non-profit organisation, run 100% by volunteers, including myself. The biggest expense of us is, of course, having this beautiful building that we have, which we pay commercial rent for. The way we operate is every time we invite an artist to exhibit, they pay a little bit of rent too. So that's how we survive. Look up tapgallery.org.au.
Well, thank you so much for talking to us. Really appreciate it.
It's a pleasure.
We'll see you again next time.